Welcome everybody to your 5 Element Flow Qigong set. So this is an amazing introduction to Qigong. We're going to do some simple warm-ups and then just get into the flow, which is the most powerful part of Qigong. So if you're new to Qigong, this is exactly where you need to be. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually knock on the door of life. So it's this acupuncture point on the lower back. So belly button all the way around to lower back. This is actually your belt meridian. So right here, Ming Men, it's our vitality point. It's for our Jing kidneys. So I'm going to turn from my waist, relax the arms, and just knock on these points here. And I breathe. Just big, deep, intentional breaths here. Feet stay flat on the floor. See if you can get your neck into it, just lightly looking over your shoulder. Good. We're just activating, warming up. This is a fantastic way just to warm up the kidneys. So we're going to go one layer up into the chest, so just below the shoulder collarbone. Lung points here, master command points of the lung meridian. Breathe. Good. Waking up the immune system, lungs, large intestine, metal element. Okay, now we're going to go up to the top of the shoulders. Gallbladder 20. This is fantastic for letting go of stress. Okay. We're going to come back to the chest, back down to the belly, and just let it begin slowing down. Good. Just let it unwind naturally all the way back to the center. Good. Very good. So one of the main things we're focusing on in Qigong is our posture. So our feet about shoulder width apart, going straight ahead, feet straight ahead. And you can even be a little bit closer here. So sinking down to the knees, tailbone is slightly tucked but relaxed, straight spine tucking the chin. So I want to try and hold this straight posture as much as we can. It's not forcing, it's relaxing into it. So to help us do that, we're going to do something called spinal cord breathing. So first thing, my arms are going to come up to here, and I'm going to inhale and arch back. And then exhale, I'm going to curl from my tailbone, upper back, all the way. And then exhale here all the way out, and then inhale, arching. Exhale out. And you can go out the mouth here. So in Qigong, when we inhale and exhale out the mouth, we're clearing. If we inhale, exhale out the nose, this is more of an energy building. So here we're actually clearing is more the intention. So exhaling out the mouth. Big inhale, exhale out the mouth. Inhale. And out. So see if you can bring your mind, your awareness into your spine and begin feeling every little vertebrae, every little articulation, just warming up, moving. One of the mastery level points of Qigong is actually using awareness, like mindfulness, becoming aware of the sensations in your body as you move, as you breathe. This helps just melt the tension. So if you feel any sensations or tension in the body, just bring your mind, bring your awareness into that point, to that area, like a flashlight of consciousness. A couple more. Last one. Good. Shake out the arms. Okay. So here we're just going to do some shaking just to warm up the body. So it's really simple, just kind of hopping up and down. Big breath in, out the mouth. Big breath in and out the mouth. Big breath in. Couple more. One more time. Very good. Okay, we're just gonna take a moment of stillness, breathe. For me, I can already feel like tingling in the hands and feet. It's this energy, it's this life force energy we're moving around. So we're gonna step into the flows here. So this is much more calming, relaxing, deeper. So once you get the movement down, once you get the breath down, I really want you to just close your eyes and just keep going until you feel or hear my instructions to go to the next movement. So we're going to go through a flow, then we're going to go through a standing posture through most, if not all, of these movements. And so, 5 elements is so beautiful because it really is taking the natural seasons or the natural cycle of life. Like you have to water wood for the wood to grow, and the wood grows so the fire can burn. Then the fire burns down into metal, and metal turns into earth, and earth, is this container for water, and then water goes back to wood. So we're moving around this, circle of elements, if you will. So our first element is actually metal. So we're building a container to hold all of the other elements. So first thing, we're going to start with knees bent, hands here, palms up, right in front of the belly. And here I'm not touching. And straight spine, tuck the chin. And I'm going to inhale up, palms facing the chest, rolling and all the way up. And my thumbs are pointing up, but I'm not straight. I'm here. So straight, but not straight. And then exhale down. Good. Inhale up and exhale down. It's called Buddha holds up the earth. Big breath in. Big inhale all the way at the top, and then exhaling down. So here we can imagine as our thumbs are pointing up, it's the tip of the lung meridian. Here we're just letting white light or metal element trickle down to the thumbs, down into the arms, down into the lungs, and bright white light flowing into the lungs here, into the hands. And our hands are flowing this white light or metal element into the lungs in large intestine. Once you get the movement, just close your eyes and just imagine this bright white light flowing into the lungs. Crisp, clean, metal. Just a couple more, just beginning to get into that flow state. Doing without doing, effort without effort. Effortless movement. This is the secret. Good. Our hands are going to stay at the bottom as if the back of your hands are just resting in water. Elbows are out. I'm creating this kind of big structure here, sinking down to my legs, relaxing my tailbone, puffing the chest out just a little bit so there's a straight spine. We're just going to hold, tuck the chin, tongue, roof of the mouth. Breathe. So this is lower standing tree. We're just turning the entire body into an antenna for this metal element. We're just going to stand here just for another minute. Just imagine white light all around you, filling up your whole body with this metal element. And I'm going to drop the hands. And I'm going to show you from the side for this next one. So I'm going to do one this way. So we're going to start with this spinal wave. So everything's coming from the lower back right here, right here. So the hands are going to float forward, back of the hands. And here I'm going to turn from the lower back first and roll up all the way up the spine. Hands come to about the collarbone and out. So watch my back first. Good. So now you can see that spinal wave. So everything's coming from the lower spine, rolling up the collarbones and down. Water element. So breathing up, exhale down out the nose. The water element, kidneys, our jing, is like our life force, vitality. The color is bright blue. So you just imagine pulling up bright blue like liquid water up the legs all the way to the kidneys. We're actually tracing the kidney meridian where it actually goes up the front of the body right to the collarbones. So once you get the movement, just close your eyes and get into the flow. Let the energy move you. Just bring to mind the most beautiful lake, river, ocean, whatever it is. Just tap into that water. Bring it inside, into your kidneys, into your body. Bright blue light. Just relaxing a little bit more. Just letting those joints just relax into the movement. Deep breathing. Breathe, slow it down. Just see if you can turn your spine into liquid. Couple more. One more time. Good. I'm going to bring my hands into a ball here, just right in front of the body, and we're just going to, just as if that spinal cord movement's still moving, just ever so slightly, like a seaweed in the ocean, just a little bit, and then the arms are going to move in and out just a little bit. Simply shifting my weight from heels to toes, just slightly. And we're going to take this ball, and we're going to go just bring it right behind the lower back and just hold this ball here. You're just imagining bright blue light just flowing directly into that lower back point, that Ming Men, the door of life, right into the kidneys. Bright blue light filling up the kidneys, lower spine. There we go. We're going to drop the hands back out and hands out in the front here and go right into wood. So here, I'm going to turn from my waist. Either side is fine. I'm going to turn from my waist and inhale up. Middle fingers come to about the crown or the very center of the head. Turn, exhale. Turn, inhale. So I'm holding my breath here. Turn, exhale. Tree sways in the wind, wood element. Here we're inhaling, tracing the liver meridian all the way up, green light. Exhale, clearing, cleansing. Inhale up. Exhale down, out the nose. You just connect with the trees, wood. If there's a forest in your liver in the right side below your ribs, like this bright green light. And once you get the flow, just close your eyes and let the energy move you. I really like to imagine the very top of this movement. So inhaling up, the very top, it's as if the sun is coming out and shining on the top of the trees and just smiling, loving this light coming through all the way down to the center. Bright light just illuminating the whole crown of the tree. Bright green light all around you. Couple more. Very good. So here, I'm going to have my hands. They're actually going to flow up in, this is upper standing tree. So palms facing the chest, about heart height, elbows dropped, shoulders relaxed. This is the hardest part. Just pay attention to the shoulders. We're just going to drop and sink down into the legs. Relax, 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 relax the lower, like the tailbone area. Chest goes out a little bit. Tuck the chin. We're just going to hold this here. Breathe. tongue, roof of the mouth, big deep breathing. Again, just merging with the trees, just becoming a tree in your mind, just surrounded, bright green light all around you, just charging up that liver. Wood element. Good. Go ahead and drop down. Let the shoulders relax. Shake it out if you need to. It's a lot of work. Okay, so left hand, it really doesn't matter which one, but one hand, palm facing the heart, right, center of the chest. Other hand's going to be facing down. And whichever hand is up, I'm going to shift my hips first, hips, and then I'm going to turn my waist. Then I'm going to switch hands. So now this hand's facing the chest, hips go first, and I'm going to turn my waist, switch. Bring the breath into it. So wood element creates fire element, so fire heart. And here in the chest, we have the heart and pericardium. So hand facing your heart is the fire, hand down is the water. So we're mixing fire and water here in a way. And I like to imagine just as if I'm just a little flame that's dancing with that perfect cooking fires in my heart. I'm kind of just this little dancing flame. Breathe. Color is red deep inside your heart. You can just imagine this fire color deep inside your heart, your organ. Even bring a little smile, gratitude inside your heart. Breathe. This movement's called cloudy hands. So we're just clearing the sky, and there's I like to imagine this scene, this beautiful lake with a fire, a campfire next to it, the clear sky, blue and red. Good. Just slow it down. Slow it down. Good. And we're going to bring our hands up. And here, I want to have not a bent, but a open elbow here out front. Holding the golden urn. We're just going to hold this posture. So relaxing, straighten the spine, relaxing the shoulders, and just closing the eyes and just imagining this golden light flowing into the hands, into the elbows, into the shoulders, and into the center of the chest, this middle dantian, this heart chakra. Just feeling it a golden light. Good. We're going to drop the hands. And I'm going to come down right in front, right around the belly button. And here, I'm going to sink the waist or the hips back. Hands are going to go out. I'm going to make a big circle. Hips go way forward. So this whole movement comes from the hips going front and back. Hips going front and back. Now, big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Pebble in the pond. So watch your neck. Don't let your neck collapse here. You want to keep it up and relaxed. So here, earth element. So this fire burns down and becomes earth element. And so we can imagine a pebble in the pond, like a pebble just dropping, as if your mind is dropping from your head all the way down to the center of your body and creating this ripple effect of calm, centered balance. Couple more times. And last one, just coming right to the belly, relaxing the arms. I'm going to float the arms up. I'm going to drop the elbows. I'm going to turn the hand here. Relaxing the shoulders, sinking down, palms towards the earth. Close the eyes, straight spine. Breathe. So we're pulling up earth element from the ground into the palms or the soles of the feet, going into the arms and down the front of the body, up the legs, right into the center, the very center of your body, and just bringing this earth element. While working with the spleen, stomach, digestion, we're just grounding earth element, a yellow brown color. Imagine growing roots out of your feet, just sinking deeper, grounding. And we can lower the arms if they're getting tired. This posture is great right here. Grounding. Earth elements, our digestion, our spleen, our stomach. So it balances all the other elements. Good. We're just going to take our arms, inhale up, coming all the way up, exhaling down. So this would be the sixth element or triple warmer organ, which is actually all the glands and endocrine system in purple light. I think the closest kind of element, at least from a Hawaiian perspective or other cultures like yoga, would be ether, a spirit element. Purple light, like violet, bright, purple. Big breath in. One more time. out. Very good. Hands are going to come together. I'm going to interlock the thumbs. They're going to come right over the belly button just below. Feet come in all the way together as close as possible, standing straight. Bamboo in the wind. Close the eyes. Big deep breath. Just relaxing. Letting your body sway or move. Just let all the energy we just cultivated to integrate, to settle. Breathe into it. Very good. I'm going to take my hands and just circle around the belly as if I'm just stirring in all the energy I cultivated, just stirring it into the organs. Just letting everything settle. And back to your center. Okay. Very good. Very good. So here is yin and yang coming together to create harmony. We're just going to seal it right into the belt meridian. So yin, yang, harmony, spiraling together and sealing it in. Very good. So thank you so much for being with me for this introduction to Qigong. I'm so excited that you found me, so excited you found Qigong. And so if you want to go deeper, there's more videos. There's my community on school, which has all of the recordings. There's a lot more videos that goes deeper into Qigong and Taoist alchemy. Also, there's amazing classes and amazing communities. We have a coherence healing circle, like a power of eight group. So there's so much opportunity in the Peaceful Mind and Body School. So if that's something you're interested in, you'll find the link in the description, and I'll see you there, and I'll see you next time.